Hello everybody, welcome to Thrawns Revenge series. We'll be doing Galactic Conquest as the Pentastar alignment from the ground up start. This series will go for as long as I can do it, but once it starts to crash, then I might end up having to stop it there, but from what I've seen, it takes a while for that to start happening. So, let's jump right in. For my difficulty, I'll just be playing on Captain, as I am only lukewarm good at this game. Alright, I'll see you in there. Okay, here we are in game. My goals for this series will be to conquer a couple of planets will be my primary goal. I will be attempting to capture Coruscant. Of course, as an Imperial Warlord faction, Coruscant's kind of essential. But I will be attempting to capture Coruscant, Kout, or Kuat, depending on how you pronounce it. Where's that at? It does not appear to be on this map. I thought it was. So, we'll go with Coruscant, Yavin 4, as we saw that. Coruscant, Yavin 4, and I believe... Where is it? I want to make sure it's on the map before I open my mouth. It is not. So we'll go with Coruscant, Yavin 4, and Korriban, I guess, will be our primary goals. Beyond that, it'll just be free play, but that's probably when the series will slow down. Alright. We start on the planet Bastion, so let's get started here. Okay, first let's get some scouts going, because I want to know what's around me. Bounty hunter. And then let's build up my fleet a little bit more with another Venator and another Victory 2 frigate. For the actual ground here, we've got factories, capitals, barracks, and the other capital. Let's see here. So I need to build up infrastructure, because infrastructure is extremely important in this. And then Galentro Heavy Works. Okay, let's start scouting. Okay, that one's going to take us a while before we can hit that. That one we might be able to take, but let's look at Helska 4 before we get full in. Unit in production. I know I'm spending a lot of money right off the bat, but that's kind of the only way you can get really started in this without struggling. Zenja's Empire already expanded to one planet, as you see on the top left there. Just wait for that. Should probably build up some ground forces as well. Let's get some standard army troopers. Once that's done, and then I guess we'll get some ATPTs to deal with infantry. We also have these ground units here, but I rather you leave those on the starter planet until I've got other planets captured in case they try to backcap me. Okay, let's scout Helska.
Construction complete.
Yeah, I can take Helska. No problem. So, let's go ahead and put our ships on course.
Tactical battle imminent.
Depending on the size of the fleets and the size of my fleet, I will occasionally auto-resolve. I won't fight every fight, but I will be fighting a majority that have actual fleets. What brought me to do this now rather than earlier is because I had heard there was a potential that Petroglyph was going to update the game again, which they did, so now stability has been much improved, so there's less chance of desyncs, which is perfect. Still haven't fixed the background noise issue, but I'm doing what I can for that.
Reporting. Understood. What are your orders? Moving to sector.
Let's get this in here. Cruisers forward.
Garrett, Commander
doesn't have very good capital ships,
Understood.
so we'll just have to hope the Minotaurs can hold their own.
Reporting. What are your orders? Moving to sector.
Okay, let's have these fighters go intercept those bombers. If he gets 2 damaged, I'm going to pull him out. I'm not going to risk
Understood.
one of my Venators
Moving
right
to
off the
sector.
bat.
Carrick en route.
Victories to come about.
Understood.
Side.
Come about. Captain here.
Engage. Yeah, let's go ahead and move back. Get on out of here, Venator. Other Venator, go ahead and pull up.
What are your orders? Charge laser cannons.
And it's just a matter of getting rid of all these IPVs.
Moving to sector.
Get rid of the IPVs as we push forward. And have these bombers go and hit the Golem.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Picket ships, I'm going to let the Enforcer hang out in the back until its shields are back to acceptable levels. Pull the Venator up.
Carrick commander here.
As you can see, they are spawning more of the IPVs, so I'm not going to be able to get rid of all of them, but I figure if I can get them out of the way, my bombers might be able to rush. If I have any left by the end of this, that is. They're using their fighters to intercept them, which is the smart thing to do.
Reporting. Understood.
Alright. How are your shields doing, Enforcer? Still regenerating. Let's bring you guys up. Get the fighters in there.
What are your orders? Come about. Heavy cruiser stepping by.
The heavies focusing on taking out the Golem, while I get the Raiders and whatnot all targeting the other units. Send any of these that have bombs to go hit, and send those TIE defenders to intercept enemy fighters. You can just hang out back there since you're really beat up.
Carrick commander here. Charge laser cannons.
Might be able to kill one of my victories. I'm less concerned with losing victories than I am the Venators, which is much more expensive. Fighters here to get rid of those TIEs so they don't intercept my bombers. Yeah, I lost one victory. That's unfortunate.
Captain here. Fire for effect.
Okay, let's bring you up now. Your shield's regen enough. Raiders up. That bomber in there.
Reporting.
Yeah, let's
Dreadnought
hold back
cruiser
some shields
ready.
back up. Dreadnought
What are your
and
orders?
Victory get in there.
Attacking.
TIE Defender, you go ahead and also hit the station. I'll just have these other fighters deal with enemy fighters. Bring the Raider units around to deal with any fighters that approach. Shield are starting to come back, so let's move you up to engage. Station's almost dead.
Heavy cruiser standing by. All guns, fire!
Okay. Pretty simple victory. Only one victory 2 was lost, which is acceptable losses in this situation. Okay, let's get our ground forces ready for an assault. I will be taking one group's, well, what do they have on the ground here? It seems they do have tanks, so I'm going to kite one division of TIE crawlers to deal with enemy armor. As well, these ATVTs are good against infantry, they're not very good against tanks. Let's also build a replacement Victory 2, and launch our ground assault. Very snowy. Okay, let's deploy the TIE crawlers for when the enemy armor decides to show up. Build one of those ground bases here. Let's capture, I believe that's an array there. Nope. Wasn't expecting one of those tanks. Okay, y'all need to take cover. Let's get you out. Lag there. Okay, you are going to be irritating to take down. So instead, let's just focus on getting my infantry to capture this drop zone here. I'm going to try to swing around and maybe grab these turbo laser emplacements that are around here. Because then if he tries to attack what's left of my infantry, he'll just eat turbo laser. You can just hang out.
Move out.
Trying to not lose these guys, because I don't believe I can even build them yet. Okay, good. Let's get support base so we can get a medic here. Enemy infantry's trying to flank. Let's not let that happen.
Moving to that area, sir. Copy. Fallout troops.
Okay, good.
Let's move out. Reporting.
Awaiting orders. Copy.
Okay, let's get you around. I believe that guy can repair vehicles as well. Yes, he can, so I'm going to bring this tank up now since he can be repaired.
Acknowledged.
Let's bring this infantry along with it to be a distraction, if nothing else.
Yes, Commander. Let's go. Orders, sir. Keep going.
It's pretty slow, but beggars can't be choosers, I suppose.
Awaiting orders.
Let's go ahead and get this army trooper moving forward.
Ready.
Get this garrison to try to cap that, if he's able.
Moving out. Advancing.
Since it's a garrison, it doesn't cost me anything, so. cover. Move forward with the flamethrower.
Fallout troops.
Let's go capture the zone here.
Yes, Commander. Ready for your orders, sir.
Okay, all the tanks are healed up. Good, good, good. Break one division off to capture this. I believe this will give me a one-time credit boost. Maybe. Speeders here. Tanks down. And the tanks to get rid of those speeders.
Keep going.
All ready.
Yep. Plus 800 credits.
Reporting.
I will take it.
Awaiting orders.
Let's see if they can't capture that.
We secured a landing zone.
Good, good, good. Let's deploy some ATPTs. Lead the way, as they're not that expensive.
Secured an abandoned sensor array. Over there.
As you can tell by before,
Moving out.
it's nerfed from base game. It doesn't show you the whole map. It just shows you a good portion of the map. So, you know.
Yes, sir.
But you can't really complain that much, because it's still a sensor array.
Advancing.
Time order. Copy. Yes, sir.
Let's bring those ATPTs as well. So I can have them scout out turret laser emplacements.
Scanning.
Let infantry capture this. Tank in our rear line here.
Ready. Heading.
Reporting in. Squad, move
Always
out.
ready, sir.
These things walk very goofily. Luckily, very good. I'm killing it. I'll get those droids that struggles a little bit. Let's keep moving forward.
Roger that.
Have you guys move up to capture those turbo lasers.
Right away, sir.
Just a pinch of enemy infantry there. Probably lose the ATPTs to this, unfortunately. Yeah, only 3 remain. Let's keep it up. Okay, let's get that infantry moving up.
Move out. Copy. Right away.
Bring up the tanks. You guys can use the targets to shred that infantry. There's that tank. Considering the kind of tank it is, I'm just going to bombard it. Not risk it. No more tank. Hopefully these boys can hold out until the infantry all arrives. I think it'll be fine, but, you know, sometimes you never know. Rockets. Let's pull you back. Let's pull the tanks to the rear of the point here.
Yes, Commander.
Try to just cap this, because if I can just cap this, I can just bring in reinforcements. Specifically more infantry. One of you engineering units, stay back here and fix the tanks. So I can deploy more garrison infantry. Blast them, lads, blast them. Stormtrooper aim is real here. Some reinforcements, not that I have much left here.
Order acknowledged. Over there.
Bring any of these guys who are able to reinforce the front line.
Sir. Reporting. Moving out.
Got to cover. Tank, just stay with that engineering unit and he'll fix you as we move up because we gotta destroy their barracks so they'll stop producing infantry. I know it's inefficient because some tanks are much slower, but don't want to lose these tanks early. Force as soon as you can. Pushing forward.
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
Roger. Right away, sir.
Bring up more of these garrison units.
Squad, advance.
So one of the advantages of building these barrack bits is you get garrison bits, you get a lot more garrison infantry, so even if you run out of reinforcements, you can still get some infantry as long as it doesn't have any tanks. Hopefully out of a really bad situation. I'm just going to go around with the tanks. We're being cautious, but caution isn't really working here, so I'm just going to have the tanks go and remove the enemy space structures. Bombers get that one. Crush infantry, so I'm going to try to use that. Okay, that's one base flat. Now just to kill the barrack. And I don't even have to do that, I can just bombard it. Take it back a little bit. Okay. I believe there's just some remaining infantry, and then we're good. Let's have some nearby infantry cap this base, just to be sure.
Copy.
Here. I don't think these guys are going to win the But I have enough forces coming back here. That should wipe them out. They might be the last thing on the map that I need to kill. Yep, that was it. Alright. Aerotech battle platform. Good to know.
Planetary control achieved.
Terrain sector group. Okay, let's see here. Get Moth Palace going here. Can't build anything else yet. No money. Okay. But that'll be it for episode 1. I know it was just one planet, but I can only do these episodes so long in a day and get all the editing done. The next episode will come out within the next couple of days. I will see you then.